Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prizepicks. Today I got my 3 favorite picks for you in the NBA. And guys, what did I say? Yesterday I said we are going to go 3-0 yesterday. I felt super confident about it. I feel great about today's plays too. But just look at what happened yesterday, guys. Green right here. Tyrese Maxey cash, Rudy Gobert cash, Jalen Green cash too. Also, I dropped Brandon Miller on the TikTok live. I go live on TikTok almost every single day. And I drop in bonus plays on there. This was a TikTok play. Cashed that one out, cashed all 4 plays out. And then over on the Twitter, I sent out a 3-man demon slip in college basketball. Greened every single one of those two, guys. Legacy day yesterday, and we're not going to slow down here. Before I get into my favorite picks of the day, one thing I got to talk about is my best advice for every single one of you guys trying to make money on sports. It is simply this: take advantage of deposit bonuses. Right now, OnyxOdds is doing probably the craziest one I've seen quite a bit, where when you sign up on Onyx using code BAM and play your first $10 on their app, you're getting $150 back in the bank just like that. It is super easy, and you're getting this in bonus picks. Spend 10, get 150. If you guys are wondering, am I eligible for this? Well, every single person who is in one of these purple states right here and is 18 plus, of course, is eligible for this offer. So go ahead, sign up on Onyx. Takes you 2 seconds to get on Onyx, probably like 5 minutes, honestly. $10 and you're getting 150 back just like that. And if you guys are already on Onyx, go ahead, sign up on Underdog. This is my favorite DFS app right now. If you're not on Underdog yet, what are you doing, man? They're paying 3.5x for 2 minutes, 6.5x for 3 minutes, and when you play your first $5, they're giving you $50. Also, it's available in all of these yellow states, which is basically every single state in the country, and they're giving you a free Jokic square right here. Jokic at 1 point. If he gets 1 point tonight, you cash out. So go ahead, lock in on Onyx, lock in on Underdog, sign up with code BAM for both of them, and then we will be rolling. Also, forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, go ahead, drop a like on this one. Takes you 2 seconds, completely free. So go ahead and do that. But now let's get into the Prizepicks plays of the day. Now, starting off with play number 1. We're going over to the first game of the day, which is going to be Clippers versus Bucks, and we like Kawhi Leonard here on the over. Now, we're taking in more than 27.5 points. If we look at the last 5 here, it looks all right. Nothing crazy. But if you look at the last 10, actually, he's cashed this in 8 of the last 10 games. Those of you guys who have been watching basketball know Kawhi's been on a pretty great streak recently, and I'm not expecting to slow down right here. In addition to that, up against the Bucks, he's played them only 1 time this season, but that time he did end up cashing out. This was actually just a week ago in late March. He went for 28 points against them, and he hasn't played them since this season. So very good spot here for Kawhi, and I shouldn't even have to mention this. This is one of the best matchups you could get in all of basketball. The Milwaukee Bucks are bottom 10 in points allowed. So Kawhi Leonard here can absolutely cook up against them. And if you guys just line watch, which is I would just say, a part of being involved and being interested in sports betting, it's just watching players' lines. Even if you're not going to bet on them, just watching their lines every single day. Going on, turn on the app, just take a little bit of mental data, see where their lines are at. And you guys line watch, you'll know. Kawhi Leonard's line is usually closer to 28.5, usually pushing up towards 29 some nights. In this one, I think it's a great spot here at 27.5. The only thing we might be worried about is a blowout, but the spread is only 12 right now, so it's not a crazy blowout potential. I think this one is a great play number 1 here. It's Kawhi Leonard more than 27.5 points. Now, let's get into play number 2. We're going over to, in my opinion, the best game of the night. This one shouldn't be close, honestly. Anybody who doesn't have this as their best game of the night, what are you doing? It's going to be OKC versus the Knicks, man. This is a legendary matchup, potential finals matchup, honestly, potential finals matchup. And let's go ahead and talk about the play right here that we do have. It is going to be Karl Anthony Towns more than 10.5 rebounds. Now, I absolutely love this play for Cat. And this one shouldn't take too much to explain. This is a very simple ask. Right here, Cat has hit this in 4 of the last 5 games. He had a little bit of a rough one against Charlotte, but it is what it is. And going up against OKC, this is what most people are going to get wrong. Most people are going to think, wait, there's a reason why Cat's line is too low. It's because OKC are not an easy defense. They got Chet in, they got Hart in. This is not going to be an easy matchup for him. Well, I got something to tell you guys. Cat absolutely loves this matchup against OKC, and the stats back it up. He played them in early March. He didn't just get to 10 rebounds. He didn't just get to 11 rebounds and cash that. He didn't just get to 15 rebounds. He got to 17 rebounds in a single game going up against the OKC Thunder. Now, in those games, Chet and Isaac are playing. So this was not a weak OKC Thunder where they were injured or anything like that. This is OKC Thunder right now is at full strength, and when Cat played them, they were very, very strong too. He was still able to get to 11.5 or 11 rebounds, excuse me. And guys, this on the season has been a low line for Cat. It's not like he's on a little bit of a hot streak right now, hitting this in 4 of the last 5. Over the season, Karl-Anthony Towns is getting to 11 or more rebounds in 71% of his games. 71%. If you guys don't know, if you hit 50% or 55% of your bets, excuse me, you will profit. So 71% hit rate on this one prop over the entire season is a very, very good spot to go ahead and take Cat. Now, before I get into my last play of the day, there's one thing I got to talk about, which is the winnable. This is where I send out free picks every single day, and you guys can lock in here. Of course, we do have VIP options, but guys, this is a completely free offer. You guys can lock in right here on the free plan, and I send out bonus plays in there. We get over 1,000 members. There's no reason not to join. So go ahead, lock in over there. Now let's get back into the play. So play number 3, we're going over to probably a less exciting game, but still an interesting one. Denver versus the Warriors. And there is one play particularly that really has caught my eye in this one, which is Gary Payton more than 10.5 points. Now, I almost guarantee you nobody's going to be looking at this one as hard as they're looking at Kawhi or Cat, but this one might just be the best value of all of them. He's hit this in 9 of the last 10 games, and he's not just sneaking over the line, getting to 11 or 12 points. He's averaging 14.1 points per game in the last 10 games. And this Denver matchup, unlike most of the other elite teams in ball, Spurs, Thunder, and even the Knicks, I would say, Pistons, Celtics, unlike those teams, the Nuggets are not a good defense. The Nuggets are actually bottom 10 defense, but their offense is just so insanely good that they're able to keep up. But why is that good? Well, opposing teams, even if they are weaker ones, like the Warriors without Steph in this case, can actually score quite a few points on them. And Gary Payton right here has done that. He played them recently in February, which was, the only time he's played them this year. So I do like this one a lot. And by the way, when he played them in February, 15 points. So very, very solid spot. 15 seems to be where his mark usually sits at. Now it's down at 10.5, and there's not really a good reason for it, guys. So go ahead. These are my favorite 3 plays of the day in the NBA. There's also a bunch of college basketball today, and then we got Final Four coming up next week. So make sure to lock in on the winnable. I'm dropping in more plays on there. Make sure to hit that like button if you want to go 3-0 once again today. I wish you guys the best of luck with your plays, and let's make some money on NBA Sunday.